Okay, we're giving you a little bit of a different angle of a high tunnel. I am on, we struggle with whether this is the front or the back, but we're going to call it the back even though it faces the front of our property because we use that door down there to come in. This area here is generally kept closed off, and even in the summertime when we open the canvas, we usually don't enter this door. So this is where our progress is so far. So counting backwards, row 12, 13, no, that's not counting right. I'm gonna try that again. Row 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6 have all been taken care of. We only have rows 13 over here, and I'm leaving this row because I cannot figure out what to do. This row here is the area where the armyworms destroyed our initial planting of carrots. But you can see there's still a few there, but they're not very healthy looking. So I'm not sure. Also here, I'll get you a close-up on that, is our oregano that's gotten nice and established, and I'm actually considering moving it out into a raised bed. So I would love to do this row here just like my far row over there with the strawberries and a couple of perennial flowers. I would love to do that. Either that, or I would love to do this entire row with something else that's a perennial, like maybe rosemary. If I had all of this rosemary, I would be so thrilled. So that's an idea. So I'm leaving that because I'm still meditating and researching to decide what to do with that section. So that's the only reason that we haven't bothered. That it would have been easier to go ahead and take care of weeding it while I was doing this row and this one, but I don't know what I'm doing yet, so gotta leave it. Here where our celery is at, we lost quite a few, like this whole end where I'm sitting at, about a 6-foot section of our celery died. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but what I'm going to do is, you can see there's some yellowing to the leaves here. I'm going to be putting down some blood meal through here now that it's been nice and weeded, and then I'm gonna follow that with a top water of I'm gonna follow that with a top water of fish emulsion. And dude, then what we're gonna do is, I want to put ground cover on this row ultimately. So I don't want to put anything here that is going to be long term. So I'm probably going to come back and plant in between the celery and this 6-foot row where I am, the part that I'm currently sitting on, with arugula. By the time the arugula comes ready to harvest, that celery should be good and ready to harvest. And then we can just harvest all of it together and then put our ground cover here. So that'll just leave us maybe 3 or 4 rows total that will not have ground cover, just due to how we've chosen to plant everything out. Yeah, so things are coming along. I'm really happy about that. Now, I do want to show you here on our peas row. They're coming up nicely. our new planting, but I forgot that when I sent my daughter out to do that planting, I only gave her 1 pack of seeds, so the rest of the row didn't get planted, which is why nothing else is coming up on the rest of the row. So I have to go in and get more seeds to complete this row out. So hoping that this double row will be enough for in here for the spring, and of course we'll be doing some on our trellis out front, and I may even try to get another area just to make sure that we have enough for us. But you know, we always like to be able to share with our customers, our community. So that is our progress so far. The ground cover is in the mail finally. It's coming. It should be here by Thursday, I think it said. So weekend family project is to finish our electric fencing that we started this past weekend, and then finish up in here by getting the ground cover done. And we've even bought the tools that we need to get the holes burned into our woven fabric to make sure that we're not cutting and causing unraveling and all that. That's just really wasting our fabric investment that we've made. So we got the tools to do that. So all of that, as long as the weather is permitting this weekend, we'll hopefully be getting that done. When I said it was going to be a couple of weeks, some weeks, I think is what I said initially, I did not have any idea how true a statement that was. Man, if you're wondering who's making that noise, this little guy over there that we're quarantining. We're not exactly sure what breed he is, but we think he's a naked neck something. Anyway, I'll show you guys that dude in our flock update.